Hello dear friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Mukesh English. This is Mukesh Soni. In this video, I'm going to have a discussion of first semester BA BSW examination May 2022 question paper discussion. We are going to have a discussion of May 2022 examination of first semester BA under NEP syllabus under Bangalore University. Now, the section A, which consists for 40 marks, under this we have question number 1. You need to read the passage and answer the questions based on it. So let's read the passage. A sparrow is a small bird which is found throughout the world. There are many different species of sparrows. Sparrows are only about 4 to 6 inches in length. Many people appreciate their beautiful songs. Sparrows prefer to build their nest in low places, usually on the ground, clumps of grass, low trees, and low bushes. In cities, they build their nest in building nooks or holes. They rarely build their nest in high places. They build their nest out of twigs, grasses, and plant fibrous. Their nests are usually small and well-built structures. Female sparrows lay 4 to 6 eggs at a time. The eggs are white with reddish-brown spots. They hatch between 11 to 14 days. Both the male and female parents care for the young. Insects are fed to the young after hatching. The large feet of the sparrows are used to scratching seeds. Adult sparrows mainly eat seeds. Sparrows can be found almost everywhere where there are humans. Many people throughout the world enjoy these delightful birds. The sparrows are some of the few birds that engage in bathing. Sparrows first scratch a hole in the ground with their feet, then lie in it and fling dirt or sand over the bodies with flicks of the winds. They also bathe in water or in dry or melting snow. Water bathing is similar to dust bathing, with a sparrow standing in shallow water and flicking water over its back with its wings, also ducking its head under the water. Both activities are social, with up to 100 birds participating at once, and is followed by preening, and sometimes group singing. So this is how you should have a two times reading before solving the passage. So we have 5 questions for 5 marks. Question number 1, what is the size of the sparrow? Answer is 4 to 6 inches in length. Question number 2, where and how do the sparrows build their nest? Answer, in low places, usually on the ground, clumps of grass, low trees, and low bushes. Adult sparrows eat seeds. What is dust bathing? Sparrows scratch a hole in the ground with their feet, then lie in it and fling dirt or sand over the bodies with flicks of the winds. Question number 5. Dust and water bathing is followed by ducking its head under the water. Now, the next question we have from the section referencing skill, from the topic referencing skill for 2 marks. So we need to arrange the following details with a proper bibliography in either MLA or APA. So I have tried to answer this question in the MLA format. So the name of the author, APJ Abdul Kalam. Here the last name should be first, Kalam, comma, APJ Abdul, and the second author, Tiwari, comma, Arun. Full stop. The name of the book, Wings of Fire, full stop, Hyderabad, University Press, comma, 1999. If you want to write in the APA style, one small change you can do it. Next to the author's name, in the bracket, you can write down 1999, or you can use the MLS style. Second question from the advertisement topic. What is the importance of advertisement? Advertising is a powerful tool that can help you attract customers, inform them about your products, and build customer trust. This is for 1 mark. Next question, the picture description. So there's a picture of the farmers who are doing hard work in the field. I just mentioned a few key points you can elaborate. So you can describe this picture in your own words. Try to use the simple vocabulary without any grammatical error. Next question, based on the graph, you need to answer the 5 questions. This is a question from the topic data interpretation. So you can go through this diagram and you can answer these 5 questions. So in the diagram, the horizontal line refers to answer years. Question number 2, what are the total years taken for the production of rice? 15 years. Question number 3, the bar diagram shows rice production in Karnataka. In which quantity? 1000 tons. Question number 4, the total number of tons of rice produced in 2015 is option C, 300. Fifth question, in conclusion, every 5 years, the production of rice is constantly fluctuating. So after interpreting you can interpret the graph and you can go through the data and you can answer 5 questions based on the data interpretation. Next question we have from the listening topic. Under we have 2 3 varieties of the questions, like name any 2 barriers to listening, like overload information, prejudice, personal issues. Next question, listening leads to learning. What's the answer? It's true. So these are the 2 questions, each for 1 mark. Next, answer the following in a sentence each. 4 questions, each for 1 mark. What is LSRW? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Give any 2 examples of non-verbal communication: gesture, posture, eye contact, movement. Uh, what is gesture? Gesture means a movement of head or hand to express something in the process of communication. What is public communication? Public communication communications mean any material that is communicated to the public either directly or through the media in print, broadcast, or electronic form means the public communication. So these are the 4 questions, each for 1 mark. Then we have one more question. That's for 1 mark. To pay attention is one of the characteristics of active listening. The next questions are from language functions. Here, the question number 1, introduce your dad to your class teacher. Good morning, sir. Please meet my father, Mr. Govind Raju. Next question, how will you request your friend to use his or her bike? Hi, if you don't mind, can you please give me your bike for 1 hour? Next question, your friend has won first prize in the dance competition. Congratulate on his success. Congrats, we are proud of you. What inquiry would you make to get a bus pass? Hello, sir. Would you please tell me when I can apply for the bus pass? So 3 plus 2, 5 marks for the language functions. Next, again, we have a few more language functions in the queue. Next question here, direction. How would you ask the direction to go to the Kaban Park from Majestic bus stand? It's for 1 mark. Excuse me, sir. Could you please help me to locate the Majestic bus stand? Then instructions, how to withdraw money from ATM for 2 marks. So you can use 4 or 5 instructions like insert your card into the machine when prompted, enter your PIN, select the transaction type, either withdrawal, select the account from which you wish to withdraw, take your card back and wait for money to be dispensed. Give directions to reach from point B from point B to point A, point A to point B. So it depends on the picture, it depends on the direction map which is given on your question paper. I just have tried to figure out a few directions, like go straight towards RJ Road. From SBI ATM, take left, go straight, and you will reach to point B towards your right. So direction is for 2 marks. Next, we have few questions from the remedial grammar, like use the appropriate forms of verbs provided in the brackets. So these questions reflect the subject verb agreement for 2 marks. Some of the vegetables are rotten. So R is the correct answer. Either she or her friends are responsible. R is the correct answer. Now, from the options, from the given options, we need to select the verbs here. Then have you ever seen the great pyramids of Egypt? So answer is, I have. What time do you go to work? Answer is go. Then we have question tag for 1 mark. You can speak French, can't you? So next questions we have here, expansion, or we can say correct from the word. Big houses are expensive. He told them politely to leave him in peace. Then neither nor, you need to conjunctions, conjunctions, linkers for 1 mark. Neither Ellen nor his sister enjoys rock music. Then That was for the 40 marks the grammar or the workbook, then remaining 20 marks from the prose and poetry or from the textbook. Answer any five questions, each for 2 marks. So the question number 1, the vanity is a metaphor for the woman's mind. Question number 2, why was Valen's father angry with him? Because he came late with the midday meal. What is the name of palatial house in the lesson? The X, Kumar Bagh. Why did the teacher go to school late in the lesson? Our teacher, because his wife started saying all kinds of things to the teacher when he told that he could not get salt as he was getting late to school. What is the name of the kitten in the lesson? Our teacher, Garuda Mari. Where did Bob and Jimmy have the last dinner together? Big Joe Brady's restaurant. Who retrieved the idol from the tank in the lesson? Three great hearts resolve a problem. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's great great grandfather. Who were the best friends of Kalam in his class? Ram Radha Shastri, Arvindan, and Shiva Prakasan. Now, out of 5 questions, you need to select two. Each question is for 5 marks. If this is descriptive, you can write in one page or in a paragraph. I'm just going to read the answer, and these answers are not the last answer. You can also have your own opinions. You can write in your own words as well. What are the different stages of womanhood as described in the poem? Don't look into the vanity bag. Various stages of her life has been portrayed in this poem. She's a complicated person, and it is quite difficult for anyone to understand her feelings. Many times she hides it so that the others do not come to know about it. The articles that she has changes as and how she grows old, but the beauty is that she preserves many other childhood things too. She could have some letters, envelopes, and any memory carrying object. Many times she keeps it with her in a bag only. This shows how sensitive she is. This will in no way match men and his insensitive behavior. When a girl grows, she has her vanity bag, which has many things like a comb, mirror, kajal box, pen, powder, clip, perfume, white paper, a needle, and perhaps all those things which she may or may not use. She has a habit of not cleaning the bag for quite a long time. Thereby, she finds dried flowers and leaves that she had worn and placed in a bag. She wants all handy things to be in a vanity bag. Woman, even in her old age, carries a vanity bag, and her attitude would be the same even then because it has become a part and parcel of her life. If man digs into it, he will not understand why she has all those things inside it. This is how the poem Don't Look into Her Vanity Bag portrays the different stages of womanhood. Now write a note on the Kumar Bagh, the palatial house. The palatial house proudly held up a dome. Balconies with intricately carved woodwork hung down from the sides of the houses. Smooth, rounded pillars, deep verandas, checkered marble floors, and spacious halls, ranged one behind another, gave the house such an imposing appearance that Velen asked himself, can any mortal live in this? He thought such mansion existed only in Swarga Loka. When he saw the kitchen and the dining room, he said, why, our whole village could be accommodated could be accommodated in this eating place alone. Now the next question, describe briefly the school inspector's visit to the class in the lesson. Our teacher. The narrator explained two incidents of the school inspector's visit to the class. The first visit of the inspector in the previous year made to lose the friendship between Gauri and Saraswati because Saraswati answered the inspector's questions even without studying, and she was praised by him. And the second incident was when the new inspector visited the class at the time when the teacher's wife was in the classroom. The inspector thought that she would be the pupil in the class and told that she was a mature one. Later, he thought that she was an ayah. Meanwhile, Lakshmi stood up to sing a song, and the little kitten Grudamari was on her lap. The inspector put his hand in search of it, and the kitten scratched the inspector's hand and also Lakshmi's stomach. These are the two incidents which describes the visit of inspector to the class. Question number 4. Write a note on the agreement between the two friends. The story is introduced with the first character, a policeman making his rounds in the dark, windy, rainy streets of New York, rattling door knobs as he checks everything is secure on his beat. It is here we meet the second character as the policeman approaches a man standing in a doorway of a hardware store. This character is Bob, and Bob explains his reason as to why he's standing on the street at that time of night. 20 years ago, Bob and his best friend Jimmy agreed to meet at the same spot at 10 o'clock at night at Big Joe Brady's restaurant, no matter what the conditions might be or from what distance they might have to come. They figured that in 20 years they ought to have the destiny worked out and the fortunes made, whatever they were going to be. As Bob relates his tale, and it is come to light that Bob and Jimmy have chosen two different paths in life. Bob moved away to the west to seek fortune, while Jimmy chose to stay in New York City. After hearing Bob's story, the officer, who noticeably has not been given a name, goes on his way. Next question. How did the three men manage to maintain harmony in Rameshwaram? The three great hearts of Rameshwaram, Kalam's father, the Imam of Rameshwaram Mosque, Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, the priest of Ramanath Swami Temple, and Father Bodal, the priest of Lone Church in the town. We They were very great friends, good friends, and met every Friday evening. These three learned men were concerned about the need of harmony and peace in Rameshwaram. They discussed matters of religion and happenings of the town. Sometimes people came to visit them at the time with specific issues to be resolved, or they kept each other appraised of anything that could threaten the peace among the people. Together, they try to work out the ways of clearing miscommunication or scorching rumors before the assumed dangerous proportions. The fundamental requirement for peace, effective communication among sections of the people, was always kept alive by these three patriarchs. So this is how I have tried to solve the last year's question paper, May 2020 2022. Oh, sorry, 2022. These answers are not the last. You can add your own answers. They are just an outline of each question's answers. So wish you good luck for the examination. Dear friends, thank you so much for watching this video. You can reach me at mukeshenglish@gmail.com. Please do subscribe the channel, click on the like button for more videos on literature, workbook, pronunciation, grammar, communication skills, presentation skills, interview skills. Stay in tune with Mukesh English. Thank you once again.